So, speaking specifically about social media, we always
Mhm.
hear about the effects of social media, critical thinking, focus, attention span, all of those things are going out the window. But in recent years, this certain molecule in the brain, dopamine, has come into the picture. So, what is dopamine and why should we be paying attention to it?
Great question. So, dopamine is a neurotransmitter. So, it's basically a chemical messenger that signals the brain and actually other parts of the body that is really critical in how we feel pleasure, how we think, how we plan, how we focus. It's particularly important for pleasure and reward. So, it's released during pleasurable situations. So for example, you'll get dopamine when you're eating delicious food or when you're exercising or engaging in something that you really enjoy. So it contributes to that feeling of pleasure and satisfaction. And you mentioned social media and the kind of factor in with dopamine. Social media platforms are actually designed to maximize your engagement, and it does exploit that dopamine driven reward pleasure system because your likes, your shares, your notifications, there's a certain algorithm that's developed based on your usage. So it's constantly trying to get you to check your phone, to check your social media. And I'd almost compare it a bit like a slot machine because, when you refresh your social media and you get all the different content, it's literally like a slot machine where it operates on that kind of variable reward. You might find something enjoyable that you like, you might get a new comment, you might get a new notification. And so it's creating this loop of behavior, because you're constantly looking for these unpredictable rewards.
Would it be safe to say that Gen Z's dopamine system is being hacked, not just in relation to social media, but I guess we can specifically talk about social media, but it feels like if you're a young person and you've grown up with social media and technology within an arm's reach, your brain is being neuroplastically evolved around social media, and that means your dopamine system is also being evolved around it. Is that safe to say? And what do you think about that?
I mean, I think that they are playing and exploiting on the fact that it is addictive.
Mhm.
They're purposely trying to make it addictive, compelling us to check it more frequently, to use all these different sites. So it's interesting when you say hack, because I'm assuming you mean that in the sense of purposely exploited. And I think, yeah, I do believe
Mhm.
that there are certain types of media that certainly does exploit or hack our dopamine system, in order to monetize and to yeah to to reach the audience, such as Gen Z.